I'm Greg Wolfson. Follow me on my journey to try every self-improvement craze out there. Today, we're going to see how yoga can enhance your workout. Sammy's going to knock some boxing techniques out with Brian, and we're going to talk to Dr. Lee about testosterone enhancement. When we work out, we're creating scar tissue, and we're tearing our muscles, and that's what makes them swell up and look big, but it's actually damage.
True. Well, when you put your body through a workout and you add excess weight to your body, and pretty much what happens, you swell up, you bring oxygen and blood to your body. So when you working out with weight, say like Scott, he's trying to build his abs, his chest, his shoulders, well, he's systematically in the gym breaking down his body. So the most important thing is recovery. He has to take his meals, amino acids, BCAAs, and that's why we take him to nutrition stores so he can find out exactly what he's not consuming, so this way his body adapts to it. Then when you put yoga in the middle now what it does, it really circulates that blood, so it stretches out the scar tissue. This way, just like Chad said, you can continue to train the next day.
For the muscle mass that I have on me, it will really help actually break down the muscle fibers and help it recover a lot faster. And as far as that, stretching, it's a great way to stretch.
Yeah, I know. For me, it's the same problem I have with any new exercise that Mario shows me is I'll fall over until I start understanding where the balance is. It takes me a while to understand where my balance is. So Scott, Mario, what do you guys think of yoga?
I think it's a very balancing way to do an exercise.
But what do you think of it for you?
I definitely do need it. I had some problems with the balancing and the single leg stand. Yeah. So I can definitely feel some certain muscles that I think I can get from the actual weights, but not really because it's more into depth. So definitely it will combine the...
You think it'll really enhance your workout?
Oh, definitely, yeah, because full range of motion. So it's something that definitely... So
it's like when you're having meat and potatoes, you need the vegetable.
Yep.
So yoga is your vegetable?
Yep.
All right, so yoga is your new vegetable.
Yes.
When someone boxes, they learn how to box. They learn not just how to box, but how to incorporate the whole body and all their movements with efficiency. All their movements are efficient. I can watch somebody walk down the street. If they're a boxer, I can tell you they're a boxer just by the way they walk. Right. You look at a boxer, you look at their body, and it's completely symmetrical because they've trained their body according to body mechanics, proper body mechanics, and so the body develops very naturally. You know, the ancient Greeks they were obsessed with body symmetry. They noticed the natural symmetry of the body. The human eye sees something in perfect harmony and symmetry, and whether they acknowledge it on a conscious level or not, they notice it and they're attracted to it. So many people so often have misconceptions of boxing, and they come in to a boxing lesson, they come into a boxing ring, and they bring that misconception in with them, and they usually think that it's like they see two guys hitting each other, and they think it's about punching and all this masculinity and aggression. It's not it at all. You bring that sort of...
So it's more about controlling, right?
It's absolutely. It's an art form. Yeah. It really is an art form. And like any art form, you have to approach it when learning it and executing it with a certain demeanor. You have to be open. You can't have your ego. You have to respect the science of it. You have to respect the art form of it. You have to get the fundamentals down before you can apply all that aggression and enthusiasm. But once you do get the fundamentals down, you don't have to think about them, and it becomes an artistic expression. I'm right-handed too, so we're gonna stand like this. Feet wider apart. You want to create a solid base, a foundation, so that you're balanced. So like what I was doing with Jenna, you want to be stable. You want stability. So you can't get pushed over from any direction. And when you do that, get a good solid base and sit down. You're almost like you're sitting down, so that you're stable. If you feel like you can get pushed over, widen your feet a little more. There you go. Good. But you also want to be mobile, so that you can step. If you need to at any minute, you can step to the side. Step to the side. There you go. Every time you move in boxing, if you move to the left, you move with your front foot, and then your other foot follows suit. So if you move 6 inches with one foot, move 6 with the back. You move this hand up. Like I said before, when it's done right, it's right for many reasons. You leave this hand up, one, because it's like you're keeping, when you stay in, you're connected. You're keeping your body, everything connected, and you're able to pull as you punch. Also, if that hand drops and you jab, you're wide open. Leave it up. Jab. There you go. Jab.
So many men over the age of 40 have low testosterone levels that haven't been identified. Men, as they get older, have bony disorders, develop osteoporosis, develop cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and a lot of this underlying is hormonal. And if we adjust the hormone levels in men, they're going to do better. It's not going to save their lives or extend their lives forever, but it's going to make the quality of life tremendously increase. And that's one of the goals of testosterone treatment.
What are the different ways to treat it? I mean, I started out with a shot, but now I'm using a cream.
Yeah, you're using a gel.
A combination, yeah, gel.
The easiest treatment that I've seen and the most responsive is either use of injections bi-weekly, that is every 2 weeks. 200 milligrams is the average dosage, and it's given very easily in injection, and or androgel or testin. One of the androgel products, or the testosterone products, that comes as a gel, which is very easily applied, 1 or 2 pumps per day. It applies to the shoulder or to the abdomen, and patients do very well on both. Now, some patients need to have injections and gel, but it doesn't matter what they need as long as their testosterone level gets back into the normal range and not too high.
Now, is this something also you have to have health insurance to be able to benefit from this kind of a therapy?
No, and testosterone shots are cheap. Because a bottle of testosterone is enough for almost 5 months of treatment, and it costs about $150.
Oh my God.
So even if insurance doesn't pay, and insurance mostly does pay, this is very inexpensive.
I didn't really realize the way the energy was slipping out, and I was getting more cranky, less patient with the kids. Now I notice that I'm much more active with them, that I'm more willing to go along with their plans and ideas, and we have a lot more fun. Our family time is enhanced by my energy level. You know, a lot of times the kids take direction from me. So wherever I'm at is where the whole family's at. So having me be the leader and me having energy and a positive attitude really makes a big difference in our interactions.
Well, you don't have 3 days though.
I did.